Mobility is boring. I can't be bothered to do it. It is useless. I know that's what you're thinking. I used to think the exact same thing. I worked out for years without focusing on my mobility. I would only do some random stretches every now and again. But there came a point, 5 years after I started working out, where I wanted to be able to do the Olympic lifts. I wanted to be able to snatch, clean and overhead squat. I was embarrassed by how bad I was when I first attempted them. I was strong. I could squat 100 kilograms for reps, but I couldn't overhead squat the bar. I couldn't even overhead squat a broomstick, literally. I was incredibly frustrated. I felt like a complete beginner, and after spending so much time working out and progressing, it felt like I was back to where I started. But a year later, I could snatch, overhead squat and clean at least 60 kilograms, overhead squat, with perfect form. Anyone can gain this amount of mobility if I can. I was the stiffest person in the world and I still feel like I have miles to go. The first thing you need to do is to sit in a deep squat every day. Squat however is comfortable to you, probably the same way you squat a barbell, and just sit as deep as you can. 30 seconds seemed impossible at first, but over time your body adapts, as it always does, and you are able to go deeper and hold the position for longer. When you have the chance, use a barbell or broomstick in the overhead position, and then sit at the bottom of the squat. This is known as a weighted stretch and it helps to force you down even deeper into your squat. This is a crucial fitness concept, but one that is so simple that it shouldn't need to be referred to as a concept, called the law of specificity. Simply put, if you want to get better at a certain thing, such as squatting deeper, running faster, swimming, or punching, you need to practice doing that exact thing in your training. Obviously, you don't just punch 100% of the time to get better at punching. You work on explosive push-ups to increase the explosiveness of your punches, you run to increase your endurance, etc. But you will spend a lot of time punching. It is the same thing with mobility. The only way that you are going to get better and more comfortable in certain positions is by trying to get into the positions often. As I said, simple. Over time you will be able to squat deeper. It just takes consistency. The next thing is to work on your shoulder mobility. Especially in the Olympic lifts, your shoulder needs to be able to hold the bar straight above your head. If your shoulders are extremely tight, as you squat down your shoulders will not be able to retract and keep the bar over your head. You will end up with the bar leaning too far forward, and fail your lifts. Again, spend some time stretching in these specific positions. For your cleans, hold a broomstick or barbell in the front rack position, and focus on trying to drive your elbows up and out. For snatches and overhead squats, hold the same object above your head at the appropriate width, and as you descend practice forcing your shoulders to remain overhead the stays directly above your body. Keep drilling this at least 3 to 4 times a week, and you will progress fairly quickly. But mobility is not only beneficial for the Olympic lifts. In fact, there is not one single sport/activity that would not benefit from some sort of increase in mobility or stretching. It will allow you to get into more technically correct positions for popular exercises, such as deadlifts and squats. This in turn will allow you to perform the lift safer, train the full range of motion and get more gains. Now go and stretch. But wait, I don't know what stretches to do. Literally Google or YouTube it. Do some research. If there is some demand for it, I can create a basic guide on how to stretch and improve your mobility. Let me know. A great app, but one that requires some money, is GoWOD Mobility. I use them every single day. Type in the exercises that you are doing that day and it will give you a warm-up, cool down, and you do a daily protocol to improve the areas of mobility you are weak in. I wish I was sponsored by them, but I am not, but I highly recommend it. The benefits go beyond the gym. Your body will feel less stiff, day-to-day activities will be easier to do, annoying aches and pains will go away, your posture will improve. Could keep on going, but you get the gist. What are you still doing here? Go and work out how to start stretching to achieve your fitness goals. And anyone who tells you not to stretch or it is useless, punch them straight in the face. You probably won't, but at least correct them or stop talking to them. Stay tuned for more. Work hard and keep fitness simple.